Hi friends, welcome to another video. Today we're installing an opaque window covering film on our bathroom window for a little bit of privacy. Kind of what you're going to need: a utility knife, scissors, a credit card, or a little spatula thing. I just have this little, I think there's a spackle knife, something like that. Maybe a straight edge, you're not really, I just using this. Little spray bottle and your film. I got this from Amazon, Rabbit Goo window film. I got one side done, and I'll just show you the difference here. There's our little window, you can see through it. And here's the other side. Light comes through, but you can't see through, so that's good. I'm just gonna do a quick video here, hopefully a little quicker, on how to install the film on this side of the window. All right, so here we go. First step is we're just going to get our film out and just put it over the window and have it overlap a little bit. So let's get this set up here. All right, we have that there. And here's the window. So this comes with some nice little markings on here. It has these little squares. So it says to overlap about 1 inch. So I don't know if it needs that much of an overlap, because I just did the other window, but definitely that's about perfect on that. But I just want to make sure that we have enough overlap. So I'm going to go a little bit above this second line, this line right here. So I'm just going to make a little cut right there so I know. Right about there. Okay, and then this one from here over is going to be about this line. So right about there, we'll do it on that line. So, okay, now that I have my 2 reference points, I'm just going to cut across there and get that part out. And here we go. Just keep my eye on this line here and stay about 1/4 inch. Maintain the same distance all the way down there. If possible. All right, and we can save the rest of that film for later. I'll put it in a little box there, in case you need to do this somewhere else. And then I have this one here right on this line. So like the little reference lines there, it's kind of nice. Definitely makes the cutting easier. Okay, now that we have this set up, that's our double check to make sure it fits on there nicely. It does. So our next step is to just spray down that window. Okay, the water or the window's already been cleaned. Just going to spray this down generously with some water here. And then what we want to do is remove the film from the back of this. Okay, and this comes with a little sticky sticker, and you can use that to help separate the film from the back. So how this works is you just put it on the corner like an edge, stick it on there, and then try to peel that back. I found like the best way was to get that utility knife, kind of peel this back a little bit, and then get the utility knife under that one edge and peel it back. So this one, try to stick that on there real good and then get the edge of the utility knife. It's a little tricky. I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay, this part is actually probably the hardest part of the whole thing. I just wanted to show you guys. So I attached this tape there to the end. And then I got my utility knife kind of in between the films. And once you get a little bit going there, you can... Oh, I thought I had it. Maybe I'll try a different corner. said, this film on the back is super, super thin. So the whole point is you're trying to separate this here. And it's quite, this, like I said, I just did that other window, and this was the most difficult part easily. Was just trying to separate that. It's very difficult to see. It's super thin. So we got it. Okay. So the thumbnail worked. So there we go. And yeah, that's probably the hardest part of the whole thing, is just getting that part open there. So there we go. Let's take this off. We're going to spray this part with water. All right, we're just going to spray down this one real good. Our water bottle. Boy, that doesn't look very straight, does it? And we're going to spray our window down. Okay. Now we just put that on there and go to work. Okay, so I wound up not recording. And so I pretty much just went around it with my little putty knife here and then cut along that as I went. And that gave us the results that we have there. So unfortunately, it did not record. So I sprayed down the other side of the film. And then I took my knife, and it was a little bit overlapping, and I just took this and just went along there and cut it, and then move it and cut, move and cut, and then you slide all the bubbles out of the water, and then you're good to go. So yeah, my bad. I don't know why I always do that. I pause to put the video in a different location after I cut it or whatever. And then it goes to this situation where it doesn't, but simply use your straight edge or whatever along there, and then cut along that and go along like that all the way around, and use your knife and just kind of trim along. Be careful not to pull parts if it's not cut all the way, because it can tear. I have a little bit of a corner here that I messed up on. I'm not going to sweat that. That was just my fault though. I cut there, and then I pulled it off because I hadn't got the cut all the way down yet, and I kind of tore that way. But all in all, guys, it's doing the job it's supposed to do. Thanks for watching this video. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.